Concept 5, Find and Replace. Find and Replace is a tool found on the Home tab. This is also found on page 3.26. Find and Replace, Find and Select are in your editing group of the Home tab. And we're going to go ahead and click on this. And you'll see that it opens a little drop menu, and we're going to choose Find. We'll say, what do we want to find? And you can see there's also an Options button. You can see the options give us within sheet by rows and formulas, that kind of thing. We're not going to use any of that, but just so you know it's there. And we're going to find EXP, and we're going to click on Find Next, and it'll take us to our first one. See, it's EXP, but that's in expenses, so it locates that word for us. Click on Find Next again, and we're going to double click on the selected cell this time. And we're going to change EXP to expenses. And that's one way we can find and replace things. Another way to do that is we're going to go ahead and click on the first quarter tab. We're going to hold down Shift and click on the fourth quarter tab. And so that activates my first for 4 sheets. So now when I do a find and replace, it will hit all of them. And I'm going to change the entry in the find what to total EXP, and I'm going to click on replace, and I want to replace it with total expenses. I'm going to click on Find Next. You'll see it takes me to a total EXP, and I'm just going to hit replace all here, and it should tell me that on each one of my documents I have made a total of 4 replacements. I can click OK after I've done that. And I can close this out. I'm going to come back to my year sheet, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my File menu. And I'm going to come down to Save As. And it wants you to learn how to make a file folder. So I'm going to click on my desktop, and I'm going to make sure that I type in the title here is Annual Forecast. The file name, and I'm going to click on the New Folder button up here, and it's going to say what do I want to call my new folder, and I'm going to call this Cafe Forecasts. And I'm going to then double click on it to open up that folder. Make sure this is named Annual Forecast, and I'll save. And so the idea here is, again, you should have a folder already, a homework folder or something, but we should always be saving into folders so we don't lose the files and forget where we put them. Once we've done that, we're going to reduce our zoom to 80% so we can look at the whole document, and we're going to move to B7. And I'm going to then return to 100% zoom. And sometimes what they do is kind of silly, a little like acrobatics, but they just want to show us different things. They want us to come up here to our name box where it says B7 and type in N16 and hit enter. And you'll see it takes me to N16. So that's just a way that we can move around.